Should you charge monthly or annual for subscriptions? It doesn't really matter anyway. One of the things that I get asked all the time is this question. Do I charge annually? Should I charge monthly? Can I charge annually? Why wouldn't I charge annually? Don't I want to get more money now? It's an important question. And let me just caveat up front by saying that, hey, we'll consider doing annual if somebody asks us to, right? I am not opposed to figuring out any way, for people to give us money, right? As a business guy, I'm usually looking out for that opportunity. So if somebody wants to come along and pay us annually for a website plan, their accounting works better for that. They're a bigger company. Hey, that's totally fine with me. Not worried about that a bit. But as a matter of normal practice, I think it's not the best way to go. And I'm going to tell you why in this episode. So first, let's look at a little bit of a refresher on the subscription mindset, okay? The subscription mindset, the way I see it, is a mindset that assumes an indefinite relationship, okay? Now, I know that I have an 18-month contract. I've talked about it many times here. It's an 18-month minimum contract. That's very important. Okay, and I know a lot of other people who do subscription web design that also have minimum time periods. And that's important because the key driving assumption behind the subscription mindset is that you're going to pay for it every single month. And every single month you pay, you're going to have access to the service, right? You're going to have access to the product, whatever it is. That's how it works. Okay, if you rent a storage unit for an indefinite period of time, you're going to pay every month. Every month that you pay for the storage unit, you have access to that unit, okay? That's very much how the subscription web design mindset works. And so this is why I don't like to, offer plans where, okay, it's X dollars for 18 months, and then after that, it drops down to like this maintenance rate. Again, that doesn't honor the subscription mindset, right? The subscription mindset says that you're going to pay the same rate for access to the product, to the service, whatever, over and over again until you stop. Okay, this is not a payment plan. That's not how this works, in my view. This is a subscription. This is a subscription for access. Now, you can take it with you. That's why it's lease to own, okay? So we're blending a couple of different ideas here, and you can go back and listen to all the different things that I have on this podcast about the business models and all that to get the gist of how it works, okay? But that's the refresher on the subscription mindset. Ideally, they pay us forever, and they have a great website forever. It should work like that. When they charge membership models, subscription models, some people treat it as like something that you want them to forget that they're paying. It's like, oh, I hope they forget that they're paying me $50 a month or $200 a month or whatever it is. That's not how this works, okay? We want to provide a high level of service at all times to our clients. It's not that we want them to forget about us. We want them to remember us. In fact, we want them to remember that they can reach out to us, and we want to reach out to them even. We want to upsell them into more products and services. We want to have a vibrant, ongoing, thriving relationship. We don't want them to forget that we exist. So that's not why we do monthly over annual. That said, one reason I do like to use monthly over annual is a human behavior thing. I want to remove the decision for them, okay? Even today, I have an annual subscription renewing on a membership site that I am involved in. And had I been paying for this every single month, I would not have had to make the decision. Today, I made the decision to continue, but prior to this, I had made the decision to cancel it, okay? And I had to think about it a lot and weigh options back and forth. I want to remove that decision. I don't want my client to go through that decision and have to consider, oh, what do I do with this website now? It's a year old. What do I do with it? That's not what I want to do. Some people do that, and that's fine, and that works for them. Some people have an annual, lease-based model that it's like, well, you can continue paying for the website, and we'll like redesign it a little bit and bring it up to snuff, or you can drop the website, totally cancel it, we'll just turn it off, or you can buy out the website for this price and take it on. I respect that. It's just not our model. It doesn't honor the subscription mindset in my view. Okay, I don't want them to have to make a new decision. Monthly, they get used to seeing that money come out. They get used to receiving great service, and that's how I want it to continue, right? Great service, great payment, on-time payment. We love it, okay? It works well for everybody, okay? And what we need to do here is place the value and we talked about this a couple episodes ago with the value shift idea, we need to place the value not in the product itself, okay? Not in the thing that we call the website. We want to place the value rather in the attention that they get and in what the website long-term means to their business. So in the consistent attention that we give them, and then really the redesign is one of the biggest things. The fact that every year, every 3 years on our model, at least, you're going to get a fantastic, fresh, up-to-date, optimized website that's performing well for your business. Okay, that's the idea. So the value is not in the product that they get. The value is in the consistent attention, the ongoing service, and the way that we're going to take care of them throughout the life of their business. That's really where it is at. And so this is a little bit shorter episode that'll balance out a couple of the longer ones that we've had recently, but it's a real simple equation for me. I don't want them to have to make the decision annually to renew or not. I want them to just always have a great website, and I want them to just always pay me. But we have that little 18-month clause in there in the contract so that they can get out of it if they want to. There is a minimum we want to be paid for a website, but there's no maximum that we want to be paid for a website. We'll take as much money as they're willing to give us so that we can provide them as much service as they're willing to allow us. Hope that was a little bit of a helpful one for you on how to make the decision on charging monthly versus charging annual. Again, nothing wrong with charging annual. That's totally something that you can do. I think annual prepay is a cool little area that I haven't explored either. That I haven't explored yet personally, that could help to get revenue now if you're in a situation where you need it. But again, I think the long-term play is monthly recurring revenue to the moon. All right, you guys take care. Catch you in the next one.